All right, as it is the 4th of July, we're going to do a reading right now for the United States. So, this is America coming to me for a reading. It's like, all right, America, what do we have going on? Well, a Page of Pentacles and an Eight of Cups. So, the Page of Pentacles on the bottom is showing an opportunity. There's an opportunity for like a new tool, like something to really incorporate into oneself. When I'm looking at this, what I'm actually thinking of is digital currency, because we've got the coin up there and that would be a new tool, but there's an opportunity to learn and incorporate something new. Something that the US would be pretty new to, as it is shown in a page. And the main card that shows up is an Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is basically the moment when you would have to walk away from all of the emotional garbage that you've been carrying around for years. Let's just see what exactly this is talking about. And where does it go? All right. So the Five of Wands is chaos. I mean, this is perpetual war. This is the fucking deal of the United States. And this is showing an opportunity here to incorporate something new in, and maybe this is a fucking currency thing. I mean, currency is probably the cause of all of the wars, right? But here, it's an opportunity to walk away from the perpetual fucking war state and to move forward to the magician. And the magician is the master of many skills. And here, I mean, I guess the United States would sort of wow the world if they walked away from the perpetual state of war. And we all know that that is not going to happen, right? But it looks like if it did happen, it would be very good for the country, of course. All right. Well, I want to find out more about this let it go. Let's just see, what is the thing that would really help with that? And we get the Chariot, so this would be a new direction, like having a specific goal and moving forward toward that goal. I'm going to look over here to see what the goal, what the goal actually could be that would bring the United States away from war. Six of Cups. This is the retelling of an old story. Fascinating. Memory. Well, I mean, I suppose this could be the memory, like is presented by Donald Trump, the Make America Great Again. Now, would Donald Trump keep us away from the perpetual war? He did, actually, when he was there. But this would be that sort of like new direction. And I'm not saying that Trump would be the key for this, but I'm saying a new direction and trying to get to a spot that used to be. However, I don't know if there was ever a point in America's history when they were not involved in a war. Well, all right. Let's look financially. Let's just look at the financial situation for the United States. Oh, geez. I'm going to collect these other ones back here. Whoop. So our main card here is the Wheel of Fortune. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is showing financially some bigger thing that is happening. So the United States would completely be at the mercy of the wheel that is turning. Here it is upright, so that might be a good sign. Let's just put a card on either side to see what fuels this and where it goes. As I look at that Knight of Wands, I really am seeing kind of radical, swift change. But back here, what leads up to this Wheel of Fortune is coming out of an old restriction. And as it moves forward, then there is swift change happening in the Knight of Wands. So financially, I'm going to put one more on this just to see, because seeing as it's part of a bigger wheel that's turning, this would be global, like global financial stuff, but sort of what is the restriction, or what more do we have coming out of this? And we get the Eight of Pentacles. This is labor and craftsmanship and all of that, production, manufacturing. Wow, actually, now that I'm looking at this, I mean, the currency, the global currency, might be falling into this, but coming out of the restriction of the manufacturing, this could be AI. You know, the combination of AI and robotics essentially taking everybody's fucking job. Now, that would be part of the bigger wheel that's turning, leading to fucking radical, swift change. And maybe that is the opportunity that the United States has to like take or whatever. But let's just see where this Knight of Wands rushes off to. And it's the Emperor, so this would be greater control. Dang. Well, it looks like with the big change that is coming financially, then, I mean, everything would change really quick, but, you know, the Emperor might be in the United States. It's like it could be that the United States would have the greatest amount of control. The way this makes sense to me, because the AI could really lead to a one world government, but where is the capital of the world? You know, it reminds me of Yugoslavia, where the capital of Yugoslavia was Belgrade. So as that started to disintegrate, you know, the capital was still in Serbia, in Belgrade. And this looks like maybe the capital of the new world would be the United States. Okay, I want to look at this from the perspective of, let's say, me, you know, just a person in this country. What is shit looking like for me? And we get the reversed Temperance card. Our root card, once again, is this Eight of Cups. So this is showing the need to, like, let go of old emotional crap. But the Temperance card is the ability to be patient, the ability to blend two things and sort of create a new thing. It's the ultimate perspective. Gaining perspective from all sides, whatever. Patience, right? And the Temperance card reversed is the inability to be patient. It would show, you know, being biased and like not being able to accept new energy. And here is the need to let go of old emotional energy. Let's just see, you know, kind of where this Temperance card goes here, because this doesn't look particularly good if you're just one of the people. And we get a page of wands. Huh. I think what the Page of Wands is showing is just being busted back to like a child, having to learn a whole new fucking system and a whole new world. Now, the deal about the Page of Wands is their creativity, and they do things in a very unusual way. And if the whole reading is talking about AI coming, right, and basically all the jobs being gone, then if there are no jobs, what do you do, right? And here, this is like finding out what your own specific creativity is. So, considering the reverse temperance card in the middle, it looks like the average person is going to have a great amount of difficulty doing that. And that would make sense. Let's just look at the housing market. Housing in the United States. And I'm sort of looking at the overall United States real estate thing. Blob. The blob of real estate. And we get the Chariot. Interesting. Let's just see where that is going. Huh. It's tricky because the Chariot, now the root card, I should just show it, is the reverse justice card. And I mean, the real estate markets have been unfair for quite a while. But the Chariot is showing a couple different things. Number one, the Chariot is showing focused movement, like moving forward and having a clear goal. And the other part of the Chariot is literally showing movement. And this has definitely been happening, but people are fucking moving all over the place, you know? So many people are selling houses or like fucking buying houses or trying to find a new place to live. And here the Chariot is moving toward the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is devotion and love and care. Dang. Let's just see what we have to bind these two together. And it's a Five of Swords, which is insult. I don't know. I mean, maybe this is just showing that you would have to be hyper-focused and have a great deal of devotion to be able to partake in the fucking real estate market. It is true that real estate questions are definitely not my forte, but this doesn't look apocalyptic bad. It doesn't really show a bubble bursting, I don't think. But maybe I should ask that question more specifically. Is the housing market or the real estate market in the United States, how stable is it currently? And this shows a bunch of fear, right? But it doesn't show a bubble bursting. It shows a temporary period of basically having your head fucked with. So, after looking at these, I don't think the housing market is about to crash. Now, let's just look at the security, the national security of the United States to see where it is and where it is heading. The High Priestess in the world. We've got this Page of Pentacles sort of sticking out on the bottom. But the High Priestess is secret. The High Priestess is safe because the High Priestess is hidden and secret. And that following up with the world is the end of something. It's the end of a chapter. It's a graduation. When I look at this, I really am seeing the graduation into the next world, the new world order, if you will. Looking at this, the security of the United States, this looks fine because it would be hidden until everything changes. Perhaps driven by the new currency or like the fucking AI or whatever is being shown in this Page of Pentacles. Well, I mean, I guess I might as well look at the president deal since we're here. So let's look at what the security of the president, I don't even know. Like, let's just look at this president situation and see where it is and where it leads up until the election. The Judgment card on the bottom. So we've got this sort of harmonious moment, moving forward to an Ace of Wands, and eventually to a Two of Wands. Interesting. Looking at this, I mean, the Judgment card is going to show some things probably coming out. Looking at the current president and things about that person's family and the shady shit that they've been doing all around the fucking world, right? For who knows how long. But this Two of Cups, it's definitely not showing, the president being arrested or anything like that. Here's a harmonious moment. It's followed by the birth of this new thing, a source of new passion. And that is immediately followed by the natural successor to the Ace, which is the Two. And then that new thing gets blended into something else. I mean, who the fuck even knows? Two, 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where to go from here. I'm hoping that this means some new energy sort of injected into the whole presidential deal. Maybe RFK Jr. would be this, and maybe the Two of Wands would show some other kick-ass running mate that would be with RFK Jr. There is, I mean, this Two of Cups would also show a really good team, right? And it's pretty much true that nobody likes Joe Biden and nobody likes Kamala Harris. And there's a little over half the country that hate Donald Trump, like literally hate the guy. And I've heard nothing about any potential running mates there. So hopefully this is showing a new duo that people can actually get behind. But the Judgment card on the bottom would show maybe some things coming out, being revealed. And that cannot be good for the Biden crew. Well, or the Trump crew, to be honest. Or probably any of them. So that's what we get here. I am going to pull one more. Let's just look at natural disasters and see if we're on the brink of any more of those things. And I would consider the wildfire smoke fucking poisoning everyone in the Midwest and the East as a natural disaster. So let's just see if we're on the brink of any of those. And maybe. That is specifically a soldier. One more card to see what we got. Reversed. Seven of Pentacles. This might be the inability to grow new things, just because we've got this reverse tree. You know, the seven is the witch practicing witchcraft. It's about fucking learning by doing, right? When this thing's upside down, there's like not the time or place to learn anything new. But with this insult energy that's showing up here, and this, it's just a reverse tree, is pretty much what I'm seeing. It could be like a drought or something like that that would cause maybe there not to be a very good harvest or something. But it's not the fucking strongest message I've ever seen. So even looking at this, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Yeah. Well, that's what we get here. America's whatever the fuck birthday. And that is the reading for the good old US of A. If you do have other angles you want me to look at this from, feel free to let me know. And peace.